There is something the quantum field has been trying to tell you. Not in words, not in signs you have to decode, or symbols you have to interpret. It has been telling you in the most direct language available to it, through the quality of what reaches you, through the people who find you and the ones who can't seem to stay, through the moments when life opens suddenly and effortlessly, and the moments when every door seems sealed. The quantum field has been speaking to you through your own experience, and what it has been saying consistently beneath every circumstance and every story you've told yourself about why things are the way they are is this: you are not who you think you are. You are something far more luminous than that. And today, right now, in this transmission, we are going to let the field show you what it already knows about you. We are going to look at the real you, not the version shaped by other people's perceptions, not the version constructed from your fears and your history and the identity you assembled to survive, but the actual electromagnetic reality of who you are, the measurable, radiating, quantum mechanical truth of your existence. Because here is what most people never discover. The quantum field doesn't respond to your story about yourself. It doesn't care what you've been told, what you believe, what your past looks like. The quantum field responds to your signal, and your signal, your actual energetic signature, the frequency your aura broadcasts into the field at every moment, that signal tells a very different story than the one running in your head. Your aura knows who you actually are, and it has been broadcasting that truth, whether you were listening or not. So let's listen now. Let's go all the way in. Let's look at the real mechanics of your personal energy field, how it's constructed, what it's carrying, what it's broadcasting right now, and what the quantum field is trying to reflect back to you about your own nature. Because there is a version of you that the field has always seen, a version that never contracted, a version that never stopped being whole, and that version is not somewhere in your future. It is radiating from you right now, underneath everything that has accumulated on top of it. This is the real you. And the quantum field wants you to finally see it. Let's begin with something that happened to you recently. It might have been a moment of unexpected clarity, a morning when you woke up and something felt different, lighter, more open, and you couldn't explain why. It might have been a conversation that went somewhere you didn't plan and left you feeling more seen than you've felt in years. It might have been a quiet moment, alone when something in you went still. And in that stillness, you felt something and warm and unmistakably real. Something that felt more like you than anything you'd felt in a long time. You noticed it. And then, probably, you explained it away. You told yourself it was a good mood, a coincidence, a temporary shift. You returned to the familiar frequency of your daily life, and the feeling faded. But here is what you need to understand about that moment. It wasn't random. It wasn't a fluke. It was your aura briefly achieving coherence, your electromagnetic field briefly aligning with its natural state. And in that alignment, you got a glimpse of what the quantum field has always known about you. You got a glimpse of the real you. And that glimpse is the beginning of everything. Now let me give you the science behind what just happened, because this is not metaphor. This is not spiritual poetry dressed up to sound meaningful. The experience you just recognized, that moment of unexpected luminosity, has a precise electromagnetic explanation, and understanding it is the first step to making it your permanent state, rather than a rare visitation. Your body is an electromagnetic generator. Every cell in your body produces electrical activity. Your nervous system runs on bioelectrical signals. Your brain generates measurable electromagnetic waves. But the most powerful electromagnetic generator in your entire body, the one that produces a field measurably larger and stronger than anything else you generate, is your heart. The HeartMath Institute has been measuring the human heart's electromagnetic field for decades. What they have found is extraordinary. Your heart generates an electromagnetic field that extends in a torus shape, a donut-shaped field, that radiates several feet beyond your physical body in every direction, not inches, feet. The field generated by your heart is approximately 60 times greater in amplitude than the electrical activity of your brain, and it can be detected and measured by sensitive instruments several feet away from your body. This field is your aura, not a mystical concept, not a metaphor, a measurable, detectable, scientifically documented electromagnetic reality. Your aura is the toroidal energy field generated primarily by your heart, modulated by your nervous system, and broadcast continuously into the space around you. It is real. It is active right now, and it is carrying information. Here is where it gets extraordinary. The HeartMath Institute's research has shown that this field doesn't just radiate outward, it communicates. When two people are in proximity, their heart fields interact. One person's heart rhythm can actually influence another person's brain waves. The electromagnetic information encoded in your heart field is readable by the nervous systems of people around you, often before any words are exchanged, often without conscious awareness on either person's part. When you walk into a room and someone feels calmer without knowing why, that is your field. When someone meets you and instantly trusts you, or instantly feels something is off before you've said a single word, that is field-to-field communication. When you've been around someone who left you feeling drained and hollow, or someone who left you feeling inexplicably energized, that was your nervous system reading their electromagnetic signature. Your aura is in constant conversation with the world around you. It has been your entire life. But here is the part that changes everything. What your aura broadcasts depends on its coherence. And coherence, the quality of your field, the clarity and power of your signal, is not fixed. It fluctuates. It responds to your inner state. And it is trainable. When your heart is in a state of coherence, when your heart rhythm is smooth, rhythmic, and ordered, your electromagnetic field becomes powerful, clear, and expansive. In this state, your field broadcasts at what we might call a high frequency. It carries information about wholeness, about openness, about genuine power, and the quantum field responds to that broadcast by assembling resonant experiences around it. When your heart is in a state of incoherence, when your heart rhythm is chaotic, irregular, driven by stress, or fear, or chronic contraction, your electromagnetic field becomes fragmented, weak, and scattered. In this state, your field is broadcasting noise. And the quantum field, which responds to signal, assembles experiences that match that noise. This is not punishment. This is physics. The quantum field is not judging you. It is reading you. And right now, right in this moment, as you receive these words, your field is broadcasting something. The question is, does what it's broadcasting match who you actually are? Because here is what I want you to understand. And I want you to feel this as truth, rather than just hear it as information. The incoherence in your field is not you. The fragmented, contracted, noise-broadcasting version of your electromagnetic signature is not your actual signal. It is interference. It is the accumulated static of fear, conditioning, old stories, inherited patterns, and protective contractions that you layered over your natural frequency over years and decades of navigating a world that didn't always know how to receive your light. your actual signal, the electromagnetic frequency that is native to your being, the one that was broadcasting before the fear got layered on top, the one that emerges in those rare moments of unexpected clarity and luminosity. That signal is extraordinary. That signal is coherent, powerful, and unmistakably real. That is the real you. And the quantum field has always known it. Now let me show you something about the mechanics of how the quantum field reads your signal. Because this is the part that most people never learn. And it is the part that explains why your life looks the way it does right now. Quantum field theory tells us that the fundamental nature of reality at the subatomic level is not made of solid particles. It is made of probability. Every particle exists as a wave of probability, a superposition of all possible states, until it is observed or interacts with another field. What causes a wave of probability to collapse into a specific reality is interaction. Resonance, the matching of frequencies. Now bring this into the context of your personal energy field. Your aura is a complex electromagnetic field radiating information into the quantum field at every moment. The quantum field, which is not empty space, but a rich, information-dense medium through which all matter and energy interact, reads that information and responds by collapsing probability waves in ways that are resonant with your signal. In simpler terms, what you radiate, reality assembles around. The experiences, people, opportunities, and circumstances that reach you are not random. They are not purely the result of your actions or your words or your strategies. They are, at a very fundamental level, the result of what your electromagnetic field is broadcasting into the quantum medium that connects all things. Like frequencies attract, coherent fields draw coherent responses. Fragmented fields draw fragmented experiences. This is why two people can take identical actions and get completely different results. This is why someone who seems to do everything right keeps hitting walls, while someone else moves through life with what looks like effortless grace. The difference is not luck. The difference is not even strategy. The difference is the quality of the signal each person is broadcasting from their personal energy field. And this is also why, and this is the part I want you to sit with, changing your life from the outside in is so exhausting and so often temporary. When you change your behavior without changing your broadcast, the quantum field keeps reading the same signal. The circumstances shift briefly, but the underlying resonance pulls things back to a pattern that matches your field. You can rearrange the furniture all you want, but if the signal broadcasting from your aura remains the same, reality will keep assembling the same basic room. The change that is permanent, the change that actually shifts what reaches you, happens at the level of your electromagnetic signal. It happens in your field. And that is what this transmission is about. Not changing what you do, changing what you radiate. Not constructing a better version of yourself, removing the interference that has been obscuring the extraordinary version that was always there. Your light is on. It has always been on. We are just going to clear the static so the quantum field can finally read your real signal. If this transmission is already landing somewhere real in you, take a moment to like this video and subscribe. It helps this field reach more people who are ready to hear it. Now let's keep going. Let me tell you about a woman named Celeste. Celeste had spent 43 years being extraordinarily competent. She was the person everyone called when something needed to be handled. At work, in her family, in her community. She organized, she solved, she delivered. She was reliable in a way that made people feel safe just knowing she existed. But Celeste had a secret that she'd never told anyone, not even herself in clear language. She was exhausted in a way that sleep didn't fix. Not physically exhausted, though she was that too. Energetically exhausted. Depleted in some fundamental way that she couldn't name or locate, but could feel like a hollow space somewhere behind her sternum. She had been to doctors. She had tried various wellness protocols. She had read books about burnout and boundaries and self-care. She had even, somewhat reluctantly, tried meditation, which she found frustrating because she couldn't stop thinking long enough to feel like she was doing it right. Nothing changed the hollow feeling. One evening, Celeste was sitting alone in her kitchen after everyone else had gone to bed. The house was quiet. She wasn't doing anything, not planning, not problem solving, not managing, just sitting. And in that unusual stillness, something happened that she would later describe as the strangest and most important moment of her life. She felt herself, not her thoughts, not her responsibilities, not her identity as the competent one, the reliable one, the one who handles things. Beneath all of that, she felt something that she could only describe as a warmth, a quality of energy that seemed to be radiating from her chest outward, something that felt ancient and unhurried, and completely unlike the person she spent her days performing. And with that feeling came a recognition that stopped her breathing for a moment. She had never been broadcasting that. Everything she radiated into the world, every signal she sent through her interactions, her choices, her way of moving through her days, was broadcasting competence, reliability, capability, control. It was broadcasting the managed surface. It was broadcasting the performance. The warmth she was feeling right now, this deep, quiet, genuinely luminous quality, had been locked inside the performance, unreachable by anyone around her, including herself. She had been dimming the most real part of her signal for 43 years, and she had done it so thoroughly that she had almost forgotten it was there. What Celeste experienced in that kitchen was what happens when the heart field briefly achieves coherence in the absence of performance pressure. When you stop broadcasting the constructed version and the real signal gets through, the hollow feeling she had been carrying for years was not emptiness. It was the sensation of her actual frequency being suppressed, of a powerful electromagnetic field being held in chronic compression. In the weeks that followed, Celeste did something that felt strange and slightly terrifying to someone who had built her identity around competence. She started doing less, not because she had to, but because she was learning to feel the difference between action that came from her real signal and action that came from the performance. She started pausing before responding to requests, not to calculate the best answer, but to feel what was actually true. She started letting herself be still more often, not as a productivity strategy, but as a way of listening to what her field was actually carrying. The hollow feeling began to fill, and something else began to happen, something she couldn't have predicted. The quality of what reached her changed, not dramatically, not overnight, but unmistakably. People started responding to her differently, not as the reliable, competent one, but as someone whose presence felt genuinely warm and nourishing. Opportunities that matched something deeper in her began to appear. Connections that felt real rather than functional began to form. The quantum field had read her new signal, and it was assembling a reality around the real Celeste, not the performed one. Her aura had always known who she was. She had just spent 43 years broadcasting something else. Now let me bring this back to you, because Celeste's story is not unusual. It is, in fact, the most common story there is. The story of a person whose genuine electromagnetic signal, whose real frequency, whose actual light, is being partially or substantially obscured by a performance, a protection, a pattern, or a persona that was constructed at some earlier point in life when broadcasting the real signal felt dangerous or impossible. And I want to ask you something, and I want you to feel into the answer rather than think your way to it. What are you broadcasting right now? Not what you intend to broadcast, not what you wish you were broadcasting. What is actually radiating from your energy field in your daily life? What signal does your aura carry when you walk into a room? What frequency is your heart generating as you move through your ordinary hours? Because here is the thing. Your aura doesn't broadcast your aspirations. It doesn't broadcast your self-concept. It doesn't broadcast the version of you that you present in your best moments. Your aura broadcasts your actual state, the real-time electromagnetic reality of your inner world, including everything you've been carrying unconsciously. And if you've been carrying fear, even low-level background fear, your field is broadcasting that. If you've been carrying a sense of not enoughness, even the kind that hides under achievement and competence, your field is broadcasting that. If you've been carrying grief that hasn't been fully felt, or anger that hasn't been expressed, or longing that hasn't been acknowledged, your field is carrying the electromagnetic signature of all of it. This is not a judgment. This is an invitation. Because the moment you become aware of what your field is actually broadcasting, the moment you stop being unconscious about your signal, you gain the ability to work with it, to clear it, to let the real frequency through. A conscious broadcast is infinitely more powerful than an unconscious one. So let's do something right now. Let's do the first radiance practice of this transmission. And I want you to actually do this. Not just listen to it, but physically participate in it. Because what we are doing here is not conceptual. We are working with your actual electromagnetic field. Find a comfortable position. You can be sitting or lying down. If you are driving or doing something that requires your attention, save this practice for later and come back to it, because it deserves your full presence. Close your eyes if that feels right, or soften your gaze downward. Take one slow breath in through your nose and let it out slowly through your mouth. Don't force it. Just let it be easy. Now bring your attention to your chest, not your thoughts about your chest, your actual physical chest, the space behind your sternum, the area around your heart. Notice what's there, not what should be there. what is actually there right now. Maybe you feel tightness. Maybe you feel heaviness. Maybe you feel something contracted and guarded. Maybe you feel warmth. Maybe you feel a mixture of things. Whatever is there, just notice it without trying to change it. Just let yourself be aware of what your heart field is carrying right now. Now I want you to imagine, not visualize with effort, but gently imagine that the area around your heart is beginning to soften. Not because you're forcing it, but because you're giving it permission. Permission to release the holding. Permission to stop compressing. Breathe into that space. Let the breath be an act of permission. And as you breathe, begin to notice or imagine or invite a quality of warmth in that space. Not a constructed warmth, not a performance of warmth, but the warmth that is native to your heart field. The warmth that was there before the fear. The warmth that has been there underneath everything. Waiting. It might be subtle. It might be a flicker. That's fine. You're not manufacturing it. You're noticing it. It's already there. Now, gently, without effort, let that warmth begin to expand. Not outward with force, but outward the way warmth naturally moves, radiating in all directions, filling the space around your body, your chest, your shoulders, the space in front of you, the space behind you, above you and below you. You are not creating this field. You are allowing it. Your heart generates this field naturally. You are simply getting out of the way of what is already happening. Stay here for a moment. Feel the field around you. Feel the warmth that is radiating from your center. This is your aura. This is your actual electromagnetic field in a moment of coherence. This is what the quantum field reads when you are not in your own way. This is the real you. Take a breath. Let it settle. And when you're ready, bring your attention back. What you just experienced, however subtle or strong it felt, was not imagination. Your heart's electromagnetic field genuinely expanded in that moment. The practice of bringing gentle, open attention to your heart space and allowing warmth to expand is one of the most researched and validated methods for inducing cardiac coherence. The Heart Math Institute calls it heart-focused breathing, and the research shows measurable changes in heart rate variability, the primary marker of heart field coherence, within minutes of this practice. You just shifted your broadcast. And here is what I want you to understand about that shift. The quantum field noticed. not metaphorically, literally. The information carried in your electromagnetic field changed, and the quantum medium that connects all things registered that change. You just sent a different signal, a cleaner signal, a more coherent signal, a signal that is closer to your actual frequency. And if you did that once, you can do it again. And if you can do it again, you can do it more consistently. And if you do it more consistently, the accumulated effect on what the quantum field assembles around you is not linear. It is exponential, because coherence builds on coherence. A more coherent field generates more coherent experiences, which feed back into a more coherent field, which generates more coherent experiences. This is the upward spiral that people who seem to live charmed lives are actually living. Not because they are lucky, but because at some point, consciously or through circumstance, their field achieved a level of coherence that began to self-reinforce. You can enter that spiral deliberately. You just took the first step. Now let me go deeper into the mechanics of your aura, because there is another layer to this that is going to fundamentally change how you understand what the quantum field has been trying to tell you about who you actually are. Your aura is not a single field. It is a nested series of fields, each generated by different aspects of your electromagnetic biology, each carrying different types of information, each interacting with the quantum field in different ways. The most fundamental layer, the one closest to your physical body, is generated by the electrical activity of your cells and tissues. This layer carries information about your physical state, your health, your vitality, your biological coherence. When your body is healthy, nourished, and rested, this layer of your field is strong and clear. When your body is depleted, stressed, or unwell, this layer becomes weak and fragmented. This is the layer that other people's nervous systems read when they sense whether you are physically vital or depleted. Even without consciously knowing they're reading anything. The next layer is generated by your nervous system, the complex bioelectrical network that runs through your entire body, processing information and generating electromagnetic patterns that reflect your neurological state. This layer carries information about your level of safety, your stress state, your nervous system's baseline tone. A nervous system that has been chronically activated by stress or trauma generates a very different electromagnetic signature than a nervous system that is regulated and at ease. This is the layer that other people read when they sense whether you are safe or unsafe to be around, not because you've said or done anything, but because your nervous system's electromagnetic broadcast precedes your words by a significant margin. And then there is the heart field, the most powerful layer, the one that extends furthest, the one that carries the most complex information. The heart field carries information about your emotional state, your relational openness, your level of genuine presence, and something that is harder to name, but that the Heart Math Institute's research has documented. It carries information about your intentions, the quality of your heart's intentions, whether they are genuinely open and loving, or guarded and transactional, or fearful and contracted, is encoded in the electromagnetic patterns of your heart field and broadcast to everyone and everything in your vicinity. You cannot fake coherent heart field emissions. You can smile. You can say the right words. You can perform warmth. But your heart field broadcasts the truth. And other people's nervous systems read that truth, even when their conscious minds are convinced by the performance. This is why some people who seem charming and polished leave you feeling vaguely unsettled. Their words and manner say one thing, but your nervous system is reading their heart field, and it is telling you something else. This is why some people who are quiet and unassuming fill a room with something that makes everyone feel better without knowing why. Their heart field is broadcasting genuine coherence, and everyone in range is being influenced by it. Have you ever walked into a room and felt the energy shift, or been told that your presence changed the atmosphere before you said a word? I would love to hear about that in the comments. Share what you noticed, what others reflected back to you. Any moment when you felt your own field doing something real. Your experience is part of this field too. Your heart field is your most powerful broadcast. And what it broadcasts is not what you decide to broadcast. It broadcasts what is actually true in your inner world. This is both the challenge and the liberation. The challenge: you cannot manage your aura the way you manage your social presentation. You cannot curate your electromagnetic signal the way you curate your words. Your field broadcasts the truth of your inner state, including the parts you haven't looked at, the parts you've been avoiding, the parts that are still carrying old frequencies from old experiences. The liberation. Because your field broadcasts what is actually true, the path to a more coherent, more powerful, more genuinely luminous broadcast is not performance. It is not trying harder to seem a certain way. It is not adding anything. It is removing what is not true. It is clearing the interference. It is letting the real signal through. And the real signal, the frequency that is native to your being, the one that was broadcasting before the fear got layered on top, that signal is extraordinary. That signal is what the quantum field has always seen when it looks at you. That signal is the real you. Now let me tell you about something that happens in quantum physics that is going to illuminate this in a way that I think will stay with you for a long time. In quantum mechanics, there is a phenomenon called quantum entanglement. When two particles interact, they become entangled. Their quantum states become correlated in a way that persists regardless of the distance between them. Once entangled, what happens to one particle instantaneously affects the other, no matter how far apart they are. Einstein famously called this spooky action at a distance, because it seemed to violate the principle that nothing could travel faster than light. But here is what quantum entanglement is really telling us. At the quantum level, separation is not the fundamental reality. Connection is. The quantum field is not a collection of isolated particles floating in empty space. It is a web of relationships, a medium of instantaneous connection, a field in which everything that has ever interacted retains a quantum relationship. Now bring this into the context of your personal energy field. Every meaningful interaction you have ever had, every deep connection, every moment of genuine resonance, every relationship that mattered, has created a quantum entanglement. Not metaphorically, literally. The people you have loved, the experiences that have shaped you, the moments of genuine connection, these have created quantum correlations that persist in your field. And here is what this means for the question of who you actually are. You are not a separate, isolated individual generating a field in a vacuum. You are a node in a vast quantum web of relationships, each of which has contributed to the information encoded in your field. The people who have loved you, their love is quantum entangled with your field. The moments of genuine connection you have experienced, those moments are still active in your electromagnetic signature. When the quantum field looks at you, it doesn't just see the contracted, fearful, performance-running version of you that you've been broadcasting day to day. It sees the full quantum reality of you, including every moment of genuine love, every experience of real connection, every instant of authentic radiance that has ever moved through you. The quantum field sees your full spectrum, and your full spectrum is far more luminous than you know. here is another layer of this that is going to land differently than you expect. There is research in quantum biology, the emerging field that studies quantum mechanical processes in living systems, that suggests the human nervous system may actually function as a quantum processor. The brain contains structures called microtubules that some researchers, most notably physicist Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff, have proposed may support quantum coherence at the biological level. The implications of this are still being explored and debated in the scientific community, but the underlying principle is significant. Your nervous system may not be operating purely classically. It may be operating, at least in part, at the quantum level. What this means in the context of your personal energy field is that your aura may be doing something even more extraordinary than broadcasting electromagnetic information. It may be interfacing directly with the quantum field, the underlying fabric of reality, in a way that goes beyond classical electromagnetic interaction. When you achieve a state of deep coherence, when your heart field is clear and powerful, when your nervous system is regulated and at ease, when your inner state is genuinely aligned, you may be creating conditions for quantum-level interactions between your personal field and the quantum field of reality itself. Interactions that don't follow the classical rules of cause and effect. Interactions that operate through resonance, through entanglement, through the non-local connections that quantum mechanics tells us are fundamental to the nature of reality. This is the quantum mechanical basis for experiences that people throughout human history have described as synchronicity, as grace, as the sense that the universe is conspiring in their favor. These are not superstitions. They are not wishful thinking. They are, potentially, the experiential signature of quantum-level coherence between your personal field and the quantum field of reality. And they become more frequent, more reliable, and more powerful as your field becomes more coherent. Feel your field right now. Notice what's radiating. Because what you just learned is not just information. It is an invitation to understand that the moments in your life when everything seemed to flow, when the right thing appeared at the right moment, when you felt genuinely held by something larger than circumstance, those moments were not accidents. They were your field in coherence, interfacing with the quantum field, and the quantum field responding with resonant reality. Those moments are available to you more consistently. They are not reserved for special occasions or rare states of grace. They are the natural output of a coherent field. And you have everything you need to generate that coherence, because the capacity for it is not something you have to build. It is something you have to uncover. Let me tell you about a man named Orion. Orion had been a seeker his entire adult life. He had read more books about consciousness and energy and quantum reality than most people encounter in a lifetime. He had attended workshops, practiced meditation, explored various healing modalities, and had genuine, deep, intellectual understanding of the concepts we've been exploring in this transmission. But something wasn't translating. He understood the ideas beautifully. He could explain them eloquently, but his actual life, the quality of his relationships, the ease of his material circumstances, the felt sense of being genuinely alive and in flow, didn't reflect the understanding he had accumulated. He was, in his own words, a very well-informed person who felt fundamentally stuck. One day, sitting with a teacher he respected, Orion described his frustration. He said, "I understand all of this. I know what my aura is. I know about quantum coherence. I know about the heart field. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. But nothing is changing. Why isn't it working?" The teacher was quiet for a moment. Then she asked him a question. She said, "What are you afraid of?" Orion started to answer with the sophisticated language he had developed for his inner world. He started to talk about limiting beliefs and subconscious patterns, and the various layers of his psychological conditioning. The teacher shook her head gently. She said, "No, right now, in this moment, what are you afraid of?" And Orion stopped. Because underneath the sophisticated language, underneath the years of seeking and studying and understanding, there was something he hadn't looked at directly. Not a belief, not a pattern, a feeling. A very specific, very old, very present feeling that had been running in his body for as long as he could remember. He was afraid of being seen, not of being judged exactly, not of being criticized. Afraid of being seen, afraid that if someone could actually perceive the real him, not the seeker, not the knower, not the person who understood all the right things, but the actual, undefended, unperformed him, that what they would find would not be enough, would not be worth seeing, would not be worthy of the light he intellectually understood himself to be. He had been studying radiance for years, while simultaneously ensuring that no one, including himself, could actually see his light. The teacher nodded. She said, "Your aura knows what you're afraid of. and it has been broadcasting that fear more loudly than anything else. Not because you're broken, because you're honest. Your field doesn't lie. And right now, your field is broadcasting a very coherent signal. It's just not the signal you think you're sending. You're broadcasting, "Don't see me." And the quantum field is honoring that request. Orion was quiet for a long time. Then he asked, "How do I change it?" The teacher said, "You don't change it, you see it. You see the fear clearly, without trying to fix it, or explain it, or make it mean something about your worth. You just let yourself see it. And then you make a different choice. Not a mental choice, a field choice. You choose from the level of your heart to be seen, to let your actual light be visible, to stop hiding the real signal inside the performance of someone who understands the real signal. That distinction between understanding radiance and actually radiating is the one that changes everything. Orion left that conversation and did something that felt terrifying. He stopped performing understanding. He stopped being the person who knew all the right things. He started letting himself not know. He started letting himself be uncertain, unpolished, genuinely present in the discomfort of not having the answer. He started letting people see him in his actual state, rather than in his curated state. His field changed almost immediately, not because he had learned something new, because he had finally stopped hiding what was already there. Within months, his life looked entirely different. Not because he had done anything dramatically different, because he had changed his broadcast, and the quantum field, reading a genuinely new signal, began assembling a genuinely new reality. Your aura knows what you're hiding, and the quantum field is reading it. This is not said to make you feel exposed or vulnerable. It is said to offer you the most liberating possibility available to you. You don't have to fix yourself to change your signal. You don't have to become something you're not. You just have to stop hiding what you already are. The real you, the actual electromagnetic signature of your being, stripped of the performance and the protection and the accumulated static, is the most powerful broadcast available to you. It is the signal the quantum field responds to most completely. It is the frequency that draws the most resonant experiences, the most genuine connections, the most aligned circumstances. The real you is your most powerful signal. And the quantum field has always known this. Now let's go into something that I think is going to surprise you, because it surprises most people when they first encounter it. Your aura has memory. Not memory in the way your brain has memory, not stored narratives or retrievable images, but electromagnetic memory. Your field carries the unencoded signature of significant experiences from your past, particularly experiences that generated strong emotional charge and were not fully processed or integrated at the time they occurred. Here is how this works. When you experience something that generates intense emotion, fear, grief, shock, overwhelming joy, profound love, your nervous system responds with a surge of bioelectrical activity that leaves an imprint in your electromagnetic field. If that experience is processed fully, if the emotion is felt completely, expressed, and integrated, the imprint resolves and your field returns to its natural state. But if the experience is not fully processed, if the emotion is suppressed, denied, or interrupted before it can complete its natural arc, the imprint remains. It becomes a standing wave pattern in your electromagnetic field, a frequency that continues to broadcast continuously from your aura, even decades after the original experience. This is the electromagnetic basis for what psychology calls unresolved trauma. But it applies to experiences far less dramatic than what we typically label as trauma. It applies to any experience of significant emotional charge that was not fully felt and integrated. The grief you pushed down because there wasn't space for it. The fear you suppressed because you needed to keep functioning. The anger you swallowed because expressing it felt dangerous. The love you didn't let yourself feel fully because it felt too vulnerable. All of it is still there. All of it is still broadcasting. And here is the extraordinary thing about this. The quantum field is reading these old broadcasts as if they are current. Because, from the field's perspective, they are current. They are active patterns in your present electromagnetic signature. The quantum field doesn't know they originated in 1987 or 2003 or last year. It reads them as your current frequency and assembles reality accordingly. This is why you can work so hard to change your life and keep encountering the same basic experiences. The surface has changed, but the underlying broadcast hasn't. The quantum field is reading the old standing wave patterns in your field and continuing to assemble resonant experiences around them. This is also why genuine healing, not just behavioral change, not just cognitive reframing, but actual energetic clearing, changes your life in ways that feel almost miraculous. when an old standing wave pattern is finally resolved, when the suppressed emotion is finally felt, the unprocessed experience is finally integrated, the broadcast changes, and the quantum field responds to the new signal. You don't have to excavate your entire history to do this work. You don't have to spend years in analysis uncovering every buried experience. But you do have to be willing to feel what is present in your field right now, to bring gentle, honest attention to what your aura is actually carrying, rather than what you wish it were carrying, or what you think it should be carrying. The practice of honest field awareness, of simply feeling into your own electromagnetic signature without judgment and without the urge to immediately fix what you find, is one of the most powerful things you can do for the coherence of your broadcast. Because what you bring into awareness begins to integrate. What you feel fully begins to resolve. What you acknowledge begins to release. Your aura doesn't need to be managed. It needs to be met. Let's do another practice. This one is about meeting your field honestly. Take a breath. Let it be easy. Bring your attention again to your body, not to your thoughts, to your physical body. The actual sensations present right now. Scan slowly from your feet upward, not looking for anything specific, just noticing. What does your body feel like right now? Where is there ease? Where is there tension? Where is there something that you might describe as holding, or guarding, or bracing? Don't try to change anything. Just notice. Now bring your attention to your chest and your belly, the two places in your body where emotional information is most strongly held. What is present there right now? Not what you think should be there. What is actually there? Maybe there is a tightness that you recognize as anxiety. Maybe there is a heaviness that you recognize as sadness. Maybe there is a warmth that you recognize as genuine okayness. Maybe there is something you can't name, just a quality of sensation that has been there so long you've stopped noticing it as distinct from your baseline. Whatever is there, just let yourself know it. Not fix it, not explain it, not judge it. Just know it. Just let yourself be honestly aware of what your field is currently carrying. This is field awareness, and it is the foundation of everything. Because you cannot change what you cannot see, and you cannot see what you are not willing to feel. Now, from that place of honest awareness, bring your attention again to your heart and ask yourself, not with your mind, with your heart. What is the truest thing about me right now? Not the most accurate description of my current state. The truest thing. The thing that is most fundamentally real about who I am, underneath what I'm currently carrying. Let whatever comes, come. It might be a word. It might be a feeling. It might be a quality of warmth or stillness or aliveness. It might be nothing at all. And that nothing might be the most honest thing. Whatever comes, that is closer to your real signal than anything your mind would construct. That is a glimpse of the frequency that is native to your being. That is a taste of what the quantum field has always known about you. Stay with it for a moment. Let it be real, and then let it expand. Let that truest thing radiate outward from your heart, filling your body, filling the field around you. Not with effort, with permission. Just let the realest thing about you be the thing that is broadcasting. This is your actual signal. This is the real you. And when this is what your field is carrying, the quantum field responds with everything that is resonant with it. Take a breath. Come back. And I want to pause here and ask you something directly. Has there been a moment in your life when you felt your aura shift? When something in your field activated and the room responded? Or someone looked at you differently? Or you felt the warmth of your own light in a way you couldn't explain? Share it in the comments. These moments of field recognition are not small. They are data. They are your real signal breaking through. And reading each other's experiences here creates a resonance that amplifies all of our fields. What you just touched is what we are working toward making your consistent broadcast. Not a state you visit in practice, but the frequency you inhabit as your ordinary baseline. The real you, broadcasting clearly, consistently, powerfully. And I want to talk now about what changes when that happens. Not in abstract terms, but in the concrete, lived experience terms of what your daily life actually looks and feels like when your field achieves genuine coherence. The first thing that changes is your relationship with synchronicity. When your field is coherent, when you are broadcasting your real signal clearly and consistently, the quantum field begins to assemble experiences around that signal with what feels like uncanny precision. The right person appears at the right moment. The information you needed arrives through an unexpected channel. The opportunity that matches exactly what you were reaching for shows up before you've finished reaching. These are not miracles. They are resonance. They are the quantum field, reading your coherent signal and collapsing probability waves in ways that match it. The more coherent your field, the more frequently this happens. The more frequently this happens, the more you trust the process, which deepens your field coherence, which generates more synchronicity. This is the upward spiral. The second thing that changes is the quality of your relationships. When you are broadcasting your real signal, when your heart field is carrying genuine warmth and openness rather than performance and protection, other people's nervous systems respond to that. Not with their conscious minds, but with their fields. They feel safer around you. They feel more genuinely seen. They feel something that they might describe as a quality of realness in your presence. A sense that you are actually there, not managing the interaction from behind glass. This draws genuine connection, not the functional, transactional, surface-level connection that most people navigate most of the time, but the kind of connection that nourishes, the kind that leaves you feeling more alive rather than more depleted, the kind that is built on field-to-field recognition rather than on the mutual performance of acceptable social personas. The third thing that changes is your relationship with your own body. When your field achieves coherence, the feedback loop between your electromagnetic field and your physical biology shifts. The HeartMath Institute's research has documented that cardiac coherence, the state in which your heart's electromagnetic field is ordered and powerful, produces measurable changes in the hormonal environment of your body, in your immune function, in your cognitive clarity, and in your emotional resilience. Your body literally functions differently when your field is coherent. You feel more alive, more clear, more capable of genuine response rather than reactive behavior. Your nervous system, no longer in chronic activation, can actually rest and restore. And a restored nervous system generates a cleaner electromagnetic signal, which generates more coherence, which generates better physical function. The upward spiral extends all the way down into your biology. The fourth thing that changes is your relationship with yourself. This is perhaps the most profound shift of all. When you stop hiding your real signal, when you let the genuine frequency of your being broadcast rather than the managed performance, you begin to know yourself in a way that is different from anything you've experienced before. Not the self-knowledge that comes from analysis or introspection. The self-knowledge that comes from feeling your own field clearly. From knowing what is actually true in your own electromagnetic reality. This is what the quantum field has been trying to tell you about who you actually are Not a concept, not a description, an experience, the direct, felt experience of your own genuine frequency, the warmth and power and genuine luminosity that is native to your being and has been there, broadcasting underneath everything, your entire life. The quantum field sees this. It has always seen this. It has been trying to reflect it back to you through every moment of unexpected clarity, every experience of genuine connection, every instant of flow and grace and effortless rightness that you have ever experienced. Those moments were the quantum field showing you your real signal, saying, This is what you actually are. This is the real you. Now let me address something that I know is present for many of you, because it is present for almost everyone who engages seriously with this material. And that is the question of what to do with the gap, the distance between the frequency you want to be broadcasting and the frequency you are currently broadcasting. Because there is almost certainly a gap. There is almost certainly a distance between the coherent, luminous, genuinely powerful signal that is your native frequency and the actual broadcast of your daily field. And that gap can feel, when you first become aware of it, like a kind of failure, like evidence that you are not as far along as you thought, like a reminder of everything that is still unhealed, still unresolved, still broadcasting the old patterns. I want to speak directly to that feeling, because it is one of the most important things to get right. The gap is not a problem. The gap is information. And more than that, the awareness of the gap is itself a sign of growing coherence. You cannot perceive the distance between your current broadcast and your natural frequency unless your field is already becoming clearer. The very fact that you can feel the difference, that you can sense the contrast between the performance and the real signal, between the contracted field and the coherent one, means your field awareness is developing, means the real signal is becoming strong enough to be recognizable. The gap is not evidence of how far you are from your light. It is evidence that your light is becoming visible. And the way you work with the gap is not by trying harder to close it, not by adding more practices, more discipline, more effort. The way you work with the gap is the same way you work with everything in your field, by bringing honest, gentle, non-judgmental awareness to what is actually there and allowing the natural process of integration to do what it does. Your field wants to be coherent. Coherence is its natural state. The incoherence, the fragmentation, the noise, the old standing wave patterns, these are not your natural state. They are interference. And interference, when it is clearly seen and honestly felt, rather than suppressed or managed, tends to resolve. You don't have to force coherence. You have to stop forcing incoherence. You don't have to build your light. You have to stop compressing it. You don't have to become the real you. You have to stop performing the not real you. And every time you choose honest awareness over managed performance, every time you feel what is actually in your field rather than what you think should be there, you are making a choice that moves you closer to your real signal. This is the work, not dramatic, not heroic, not requiring any special ability or spiritual attainment, just the ongoing, gentle, courageous practice of being honest with your own field. Let me tell you about a young man named Elias. Elias was 27 years old and had recently discovered the world of personal energy and quantum consciousness. He was enthusiastic, committed, and genuinely hungry for transformation. He meditated every morning. He journaled every night. He had set up an elaborate system of practices designed to raise his frequency and clear his field. He was also, beneath all of this, deeply unhappy. And he was unhappy in a way that his practices weren't touching, because his practices were themselves a form of performance. He was performing spiritual development. He was doing the practices not from a place of genuine inner orientation, but from a place of desperate effort to become someone whose life worked. The meditation was not stillness. It was anxious striving, dressed in stillness clothing. The journaling was not honest self-reflection. It was the construction of a narrative about his progress. The practices were adding more layers to the performance rather than stripping them away. One morning, Elias sat down to meditate, and something unexpected happened. He couldn't do it. Not because of distraction or restlessness, but because something in him simply refused. Refused to perform the stillness. Refused to go through the motions of a practice that wasn't touching what was actually happening in his field. So he just sat, not meditating, not practicing, just sitting. And in that unstructured, unperformed sitting, something began to surface that his practices had been successfully keeping at bay. He was lonely, profoundly, achingly lonely. not for lack of people in his life, but lonely in the specific way of someone whose real self has never been seen, whose genuine frequency has never been met, because it has never been genuinely offered. He had been so busy trying to become someone whose frequency was worth broadcasting that he had never actually broadcast it. He sat with the loneliness for a long time, not trying to fix it, not reframing it as an opportunity for growth, just feeling it, letting it be real, letting himself know how real it was. And something shifted in his field, not dramatically, quietly, the way a room changes when a window is opened, not a transformation of the room, but an introduction of something real and fresh that the closed room had been lacking. He stopped doing his practices that day, not permanently. He returned to them later, when they felt genuine rather than effortful. But that day, he just let himself be the person who was lonely and hadn't known how to show it. He let that be his broadcast, and something remarkable happened. That evening, he had a conversation with a friend, a conversation that went somewhere neither of them had planned, into territory that was real and unguarded and genuinely connecting. His friend said, at the end of it, something that stopped Elias in his tracks. His friend said, "I feel like I'm talking to you for the first time, like you're actually here." Elias's real signal had finally gotten through, not because he had achieved the right frequency through disciplined practice, because he had stopped performing the right frequency and let the real one broadcast. The quantum field responded immediately. It assembled a moment of genuine connection, because genuine connection is what is resonant with genuine presence. Your practices matter. Your commitment to your field matters. But the most important practice of all is honesty. Honest awareness of what is actually in your field. Honest willingness to let that be visible rather than managed. That honesty is your most powerful tool, and it requires nothing you don't already have. Now let me bring in another dimension of this, something that extends the picture of who you actually are beyond your individual field and into something larger. Your aura does not exist in isolation. Your electromagnetic field exists within